OnlyFans. I heard.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to get. I have a little bit of a Connor Murphy hole to go into real fast, but I want to hear what Woody's going with first.
Just that old school Connor Murphy is to me the almost perfect physical specimen. Like if I could have anybody's body.
You're gay for saying that now. Got you. Nope, got you. This guy's on a cleanse, right, Kyle? He's gay too.
Fuck you.
Kyle.
I was gay before I said that, so suck off.
Brad Pitt Fight Club.
No.
Brad Pitt Fight Club, right? Everybody always Brad Pitt Fight Club. That's ideal body. Like
it's a very good one. I like
Brad Pitt
Connor's
Fight Club.
more, but I wouldn't argue with either.
Strong.
I like Captain America when the thing pops off. The Iron Maiden thing pops off, and he's
like
in
when
and
he
he's in
first
that
comes
shit.
out of the chamber. Yeah,
that's that size.
That's a really good one too. But to me, Chris Bumstead or whoever this year's Mr. Olympia is too much. Chicks don't want that. Chicks don't.
No,
nobody
they do.
wants
No,
to
they do want that. They do want that.
I think Thor.
Chicks want it. Chicks say they want dad bods. They want everything.
They don't say.
They're open. They're open to it. They're just
fucking liars. Okay, don't listen to anything that women tell
That's
you.
right.
They're
All you got to
fucking
do is
liars.
be funny, have money, be kind of cool, have people like you, and then you can have as big a muscles you want or as little muscles you want. You could have your tiny penis. You could have your big penis. It doesn't matter. You just got to be funny, have money, smell good, and be clean. And
I would add a
people
little
like you.
more to that. You need to be not totally ugly and sort of.
No, if you're muscular, it's fine. I mean, even if what's ugly, like is you're like face on upside down, or do you have like a big scar and an eye patch?
I'm thinking like particularly bad snaggle teeth and stuff like that will lower your.
That's the hygiene. Hygiene's important. I put teeth in hygiene.
But
I
They
agree
won't
with
even
you.
notice the teeth. Like Jeremy would be dating good-looking chicks, and I'm like, you know what about
You're
the teeth?
right.
And they're like, what are you talking? They don't notice that. You just talk about
The bar is so low. The bar is low for men. You really don't need to do the
What?
most.
I thought men weren't getting any swipes. That's what I keep reading. Like
Harley's
20% of men.
6'4". He's an influencer. Of course, it's easy, Woody. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's like the millionaires saying money's easy to make. Like
it's not even that. It's just
tall
like
privilege.
the bar is so low in the sense of like what you have to do are things that a lot of men can do to raise themselves from a 2 on 10 to an 8 on 10 in women's eyes. Whereas I think for women, if they're a 2 on 10 starting point, society demands so much more. You got to spend like tens of thousands of dollars to get to an 8. And even then people be like, I don't like surgery.
You can't go from a 2 to 8.
I feel like most women,
Men?
if you're a 2 as a woman, you
That's
either
a
have like
burn
a
victim,
facial
first of all.
deformity or you're so unbelievably fat.
That's what I wish I looked like. I don't, and I don't have the genetics to ever have a waist that
My
small.
goodness.
How tall is? Tell me this guy's like 5'2". Make me feel.
No,
better.
he's like 6'4", 6'4",
No,
or
fuck,
6'3".
man.
He's
No,
crazy
but I'll
in the
tell you
head and
something. I'll tell you
unhappy.
something. I'll tell you something. I think you're a funnier guy, Taylor. I think you could go much further in conversation with women than this guy. Essentially, like I think like I've watched this guy. I watched a lot of
That's
his
because their
videos.
mouths are full of this guy's cock while Woody when he's telling a joke.
I'm telling a joke, and they're like blowing this guy. This guy, I'm an absolute goblin compared to this guy.
Meanwhile, Taylor's
An
like
absolute
three
goblin.
ducks walking
Right.
to the bar.
They're over there laughing.
Come on.
First of
Dude,
all, I
if
take
this
it back.
guy
The
was in
confidence.
line
It's the
grocery
confidence.
store, I would pick a different line. I'd be like, I can't be seen standing next to this guy. I look like
I would go up there. And I'd be like,
Same room as that
I
guy.
definitely would get behind him.
I'd be like, you're gay, right? Right?
I'd be like, be
Fuck,
honest.
You wish, pussy.
Would
You wish, pussy, and then he slaps me.
I don't want to know. I'd be like, what'd you have for breakfast today?
And then I can't get over him. Like he's got me. He's got me with his hooks in me.
He hits you up on Twitter that night. Still thinking about it, pussy.
Like, yes.
So that guy, Connor,
Mm-hmm.
he used to do prank videos where he would go up to girls and be like, hey, and then he would take his shirt off.
He'd be like, which
And
of
they
these
would-
guys has the best body? And if they picked his, which they often did, because look at him, he'd take his shirt off and be like, it was me the whole time. By the way,
Yeah.
he Clark Kenned it with glasses and a hat and shit.
Yeah. So he did that for a while. He got he was in an H3 video, H3 when they were doing when they were lampooning other YouTube channels. He was a target. And I remember watching his response. He put it up. He's like, no way. I love you guys. You guys are so fun and funny. That's so fun that you guys just totally roasted me. I love that. And I like that.
Mhm.
When people like take a joke or whatever, or take a ribbing, like
Good
a real
job.
side note, it's how I became a fan of Pitbull. Because Walmart did a contest where Pitbull
Yes,
would
the
perform
4chan contest.
and 4chan got him to go to Alaska, the Walmart in Alaska. Pitbull went and he performed his whole concert for like 32 people. So he when people ask me, I'm like, yeah, that is motherfucking Mr. Worldwide. He means it. He stands on his business. So love him for that.
That's great.
So Connor Murphy, I remember just being into like what he was doing a little bit, and then he disappeared for a bit. Then he came back. He was into this super crazy psychedelic era. He was putting up YouTube videos that were nonsensical. He was saying crazy shit. His muscles were gone. He was rambling. Someone went to his house. He had ordered all these cat things. Cat Towers doesn't have a cat. Tons and tons of Amazon boxes unopened, shit everywhere. And they're like,
that's by far the best part. He's ordering cat towers and
they were like, Connor, are you okay? They're like, are you okay? He's like, I'm going to Hogwarts. He was saying all types of crazy shit. And
that's fun crazy. That's
Yeah,
like
it
crazy from kids' cartoons crazy.
And then he didn't like I don't know what the plan was, but side note, I like watching biohacking YouTube. So biohacking YouTube, I was watching this guy, Dr. Huge, in Thailand, and Dr. Huge was this guy who was a biohacker, just roided up, so thick. Dr. Tony Huge, jack dude, and he does all these videos, and he kind of connected with Connor and was like, Connor's going to come down here to Thailand. And Dr. Huge and Connor linked up in Thailand. Dr. Huge was this other guy, Leo Longevity, who's another like guy in that space. And they would do videos like, we're going to take this boner medicine and then walk around all these lady boys with hard-ons and let's see if we don't get hard or some shit. And then they would go
The
like
ultimate prank.
Yeah, they would take, so, and I remember watching them. It was like Dr. Huge and Connor, and there's this other guy there. And Dr. Huge was like, yeah, so we're going to give him this boner medicine, and it's in a needle, and we're going to squirt it, but you got to sniff it. So like he like put a needle in Connor's nose and squirted it in, and Connor sniffed it. And they're like, that's going to get him hard for a long time. And it increases your libido. It doesn't just give you a boner, it makes you want to fuck like crazy. He's like, I use it all the time.
What is
and
this drug?
There was another guy there, and this other guy was like, I don't use that stuff. You guys probably think I'm crazy, to the camera. And I was like, no, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, no, I don't think you're crazy because you didn't sniff the fucking boner medicine from the needle, pal. Like, you're pretty fucking normal. And he goes, yeah, I don't do that. He goes, the one that I have does the same thing, except it also gives you a tan. And I was like, that's so much more fucked up. Change your skin color. And you can look it up, like Tanalon or
Melanotan too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were talking about this.
Yeah,
we dabbled in this a little bit.
Stuff.
Yeah.
You
So
change
like,
your race for that.
and yeah, the guy was like, yeah, I change your
Your dick.
skin color.
Yeah, I need a little
it's-
college scholarship.
And then
Inject some Melanotan.
you do that, and then you become brown, and you have a boner, and you go up to lady boys, and you're like, oh, she thinks I'm gay and brown, but really I'm a straight white man.
And then you're fucking the lady boy going, haha, they think I'm gay.
Yes.
Fucking lady boy isn't gay. I have a whole other conversation for
Melanotan.
that. I'm gonna put that on the back burner though. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, let's let
so
that stand.
Doc-
cheap.
Doc-
And
Dr.
Yeah,
Huge.
adds to
He has Connor come, and he gets Connor on a whole new thing. I don't know if they were doing cycles or whatever or whatnot, but he's got him on this whole thing, working out. He's going to Thailand, whatever. Then this guy, Leo, who lives with Dr. Huge, he's dead.
Wow.
No one spoke about it. He's dead in the house with Dr. Huge. Dr. Huge, who they live in the house together, Dr. Huge hadn't heard from him in 30 hours. And people were like, 30 hours? What's going on? Why didn't you know what was going on? He was like, I assumed he was just in his room. Which, like, if I had a roommate and he was in his room for like 24 hours, I'd be like, bro, you good? You want like I'm making pancakes. You want one?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But so he went and he opened up the door, and the guy was like his room was, a little thrashed, and he went to go open the bathroom door and he couldn't. His body was inside the bathroom.
Ooh.
So he like tried to get in allegedly, and he He something was happened. He said that there was nothing that happened. Anyways, an autopsy came out recently. He was hit on the back of the head with something very hard. He died. Dr. Tony Huge had some bizarre videos explaining it. I mean, I don't know. People handle how they are on camera differently. I really don't know. I'm just saying what happened. And no one really spoke about it. And then Dr. Tony Huge got banned off YouTube. I don't know why. There's this, no one knows what happened to Leo Longevity, turned up dead in the house that Connor and Tony Huge go to. And what's crazy about it is, like, the day he turned up dead, they put out a video going to the gun range with lady boys. And it was Connor and Dr. Huge. And I'm just saying, you know, I think of you guys, I think of you guys as friends. You're not you're not even in my home sleeping as my roommate for years, making videos with me. I think of you guys as friends. If you turned up dead, I don't know if I'm uploading my went to the shooting range with lady boys video that day. Like, if Woody's dead, I'm probably not uploading my lady boy content. I'm not like sitting there trying to decide what thumbnail to do. And that's what's like interesting.
The lady boy video was in memoriam.
Yeah.
He loved lady
He turned off ads. Yeah.
It's got like him, like the last still of the video is like that sepia tone, like fade out of him with two lady boys. It says like R.I.P. Leo Longevity. 1992.
Well, that's a bizarre and
Leo
shocking story.
And no one spoke about it.
Their names are
I can't believe Dr. Tony Huge didn't get to the bottom of that. Yeah. His friends, Professor Max Power. And
that's how I found out about Connor Murphy's having an OnlyFans, because he spoke about it on the.
Well, we'll get Connor Murphy on the show, and we'll get to the bottom of why he's so hot.
You guys should.
He can give us some tips.